the structure. We have all read during our days in college or during our MBA days. Ultimately, every organization looks at a pyramid. The pyramid is the objective as far as HR is concerned to ensure that each vertical has a proper pyramid and the organization structure is fitted accordingly. Unfortunately, what happens, and which is a very common symptom or a syndrome, that over the years you see a bulge in the pyramid, especially at the middle level or maybe even at the top level, and it no longer remains a pyramid, which is a fact. So what do you do? What is the answer in terms of ensuring that you are back to the pyramid? That is one of the major objectives of role-based organization. See, we have grown and lived in a level-based structure. Level-based structure में क्या होता है? You start at an executive or assistant manager. After 3 years, you become a deputy manager, then a manager, and a senior manager, and so on. Role-based structure means you have no levels. And what is important is to define the capability of the individual, which means you are identifying the roles which are required for a particular domain. And then you convert the complete organization into role bands. And role bands eventually would have career levels, which means, in other words, what is required that your expertise would matter. Your skill set would matter, and it is not mandatory that whatever you have acquired is final, because you get the opportunity to upgrade yourself. You also get an opportunity to upskill yourself. And every time you upskill, you qualify for the next level, which means either you are becoming an expert or a domain expert. You are no longer a manager or a senior manager or a general manager. Even to the extent that we have changed our external designations, except for the senior level, because senior level RBO is still, there was some element of RBO in the system. The most important aspect of RBO is that your career levels are now in your hands, and not only the progression, including the growth and compensation is defined by RBO or by the role which you are performing. Because today we benchmark, we get these all survey reports, and then accordingly we see where do you fit in. So these increments have become very routine. What is important that I pay you or I compensate you based upon your skill set and the role which you are performing. Thank you.
I will go to Pune.